Hello students, welcome back to the YouTube channel of St. Wilfrid College of Arts, Commerce and Science, Panvel. In today's lecture, we are going to discuss the practical problems on piecemeal distribution of cash. Okay, let's see the question. A, B and C were in a partnership sharing profit and losses in the ratio of 2:1:1. Okay, A, B, C, these are the three partners and they are sharing the profit and losses in the ratio of 2:1:1. They decided to dissolve the partnership on the basis of following balance sheet. They dissolve the partnership on the basis of following balance sheet. Liabilities are given, as amount, assets are given. Liabilities. In liabilities, sundry creditors. Sundry creditor is the outsider liabilities. Loan. Loan on a mortgage of premises means loan is taken on the basis of premises, means this is a secured loan. Next is partners loan. Next is general reserve. And next is the partners capitals are given. A, B, C. These are the three partners and their capital balances are given. Also, some assets are given. Premises, sundry debtors, stock and cash. Okay. Now next. The assets were released piecemeal as follows. Assets are released as follows. June 2013, rupees 5,000 received after meeting in full the mortgage loan, means after settlement of loan. After settlement of mortgage loan, they received 5,000 rupees. In July, debtors 15,000, stock 10,000. August, debtors 20,000, stock 25,000. September, debtors 17,000, stock 23,000. The remaining stock were taken by B. Remaining stock taken over by B at the agreed value of rupees 3,000. The sundry creditors were settled for rupees 4,000. Actual sundry creditors was 5,000 rupees, but were settled at rupees 4,000. The partner decided to distribute cash as and when released. When cash will release, they will distribute this cash. You are required to show the distribution of cash. See, in this question, some adjustments are new. In last question, this adjustment is not given. Loan is given, but loan was the unsecured. In this question, loan is secured on behalf of premises. In last question, partners loan is not given, but in this question is given. Next, general reserve was not there, but here general reserve is given. Also, in last question, realizations are given, but in this question, debtors and stocks are given. And this is a new adjustment in this question. This is a new adjustment in this question, means they received the money after meeting the loan. Means we no need to meet the loan. Next is, in this question, this adjustment is also new. Creditors are settled, means actual value of creditor is 5,000 rupees, but creditor will settle for rupees 4,000. And this adjustment is also new. The remaining stock were settled, remaining stock were taken over by B. These three adjustments are new in this question. Okay, let's start the solution. First, while starting the solution, we need to prepare first statement of excess capital. What is the format of statement of excess capital? First, write down the heading, step, particular formula, A, B, and C. Now, first step. What is the first step? Profit sharing ratio. Write down first step, profit sharing ratio. See, profit sharing ratio is already given in the question. How much the profit sharing ratio of A, B, and C? See, how much the profit sharing ratio? 2:1:1. So write down 2:1:1. 2:1:1. Clear? Now next, second step. What is the second step? Capital. What is the second step? Capital balance. Capital balance. Write down the capital balance are also given. So write down given. How much the capital balance is? See in a question, 50,000, 40,000, 23,000. 50,000, 40,000 and 23,000. But listen, in this question, general reserve is given, right? In this question, general reserve is given. So add general reserve. Write down, add general reserve. Add general reserve. Then distribute the amount of general reserve. How much the amount of general reserve? 10,000. Distribute this amount in this ratio, in their profit sharing ratio. How much the profit sharing ratio? 2:1:1. Distribute 10,000 in the profit sharing ratio. Distribute the 10,000 in profit sharing ratio. Then A get a 5,000, B get a 2,500, and C get a 2,500. And this is called as adjusted capital. This is called as what? Adjusted capital. Clear? This step is new in this problem. This is called as additional capital. Then add the capital. 55,000, 42,500, then 25,500. Clear? This is the adjusted capital. Clear? This line is new. This step is new in this question. Okay. Now next, third step. What is the third step? Third step is unit capital. Third step is what? Unit capital. How to calculate the unit capital? 2 divided by 1. Then calculate 2 divided by 1 means 55,000 divided by 2. Then you will get 27,500. Next, 42,000 divided by 1 means you will get 42,500, same amount. Next is 25,500 divided by 1. Then you will get 25,500, same amount. Next step, fourth step. Next, fourth step is what? Base capital. Next step is base capital. How to calculate the base capital? Lower amount of lower unit capital. Lower unit capital is equal to how much the lower unit capital? See which amount is lower in these three amounts? 25,500 rupees. 25,500. This is the base capital. Clear? This is the base capital. Now next, fifth step. What is the fifth step? Proportionate capital. Calculate proportionate capital. Proportionate capital. How to calculate the proportionate capital? 4 multiply 1 means base capital multiply by profit sharing ratio. 4 multiply 1. Calculate 25,500 multiply 2. Then how much? 21,000. Yes, right? 21,000. Then next, 42,500 into 1 means 42,500. And next, 25,500 into 1, then you will get 25,500. And next is 25,000 into 1, then you will get 25,500. Okay. Now next step. What is the next step? Excess capital. Next step is which? Sixth step is excess capital. Excess capital. How to calculate the excess capital? 2 minus 5. 2 minus 5. 2 minus 5 means 4,000. 2 minus 5, 4,000. Then 42,500 minus this, 17,000. And this is nil. C is nil. Clear? Then next step. Next step is 7. What is the next step? Profit sharing ratio. Profit sharing ratio. Now write down the profit sharing ratio is already given. Write down the profit sharing ratio. A. How much the profit sharing ratio of A? 2. How much the profit sharing ratio of B is 1. C, no need to write because C's balance is nil. Now next step, step number 8. What is the step 8? New unit capital. What is the step 8? New unit capital. New unit capital. How to calculate the new unit capital? 6 divided by 7. 6 divided by 7. Calculate 4,200 divided by 2. 4,000 divided by 2. 2,000. And 17,000 divided by 1. 17,000. Clear? Next. Next number 9. Next number 9 is new base capital. New base capital. How to calculate a new base capital? Lower new unit capital. Lower new unit capital is equal to rupees. How much? Which amount is lower in this two? 2,000 or 17,000? 2,000. So 2,000 is a low new base capital. Now next. Next is new base capital. After new base capital, new proportionate capital. New proportionate capital. New proportionate capital. How to calculate new proportionate capital? 7 multiply 9. 7 multiply 9. Calculate 2 multiply 2,000. Then you will get 4,000. Next is 1 multiply by 2,000. Then you will get 2,000. And next step is final excess capital. Next step is what? Final excess capital. Final excess capital. How to calculate the final excess capital? 6 minus 10. 6 minus 10. 6 minus 10. 4,000 minus 4,000. Nil. And 17,000 minus 2,000. 15,000. Clear? This is the excess capital. And this is the final excess capital. Clear? How to solve the excess statement of excess capital? First is profit sharing ratio. Second is capital balance. But here general reserve is given. So add the general reserve. How to calculate this amount? General reserve amount is 10,000. So 10,000 distribute in their profit sharing ratio. Then all of three getting the amount of general reserve. Then you will get an adjusted capital. Next is unit capital. 2 divided by 1. Next is base capital, means lower amount of this 3. Next is proportionate capital. 4 multiply 1 means base capital multiply by profit sharing ratio. Then you will get an excess capital. Next profit sharing ratio. C's balance is nil. So don't write the profit sharing ratio of C. Next is new unit capital. How to calculate new unit capital? 6 divided by 7. Next, new base capital, lower amount of these 2. Lower new unit capital. Next is proportionate and next is final excess capital. Now next, after excess statement of excess capital, second statement is order of payment. Order of payment. Order of payment means which liability should pay first. Liabilities. Which liability should pay first? Now tell me, first, which liability should pay first? Realization expenses. But see, in this question, no realization expenses given. So don't write. Next is second. Second pay to whom? Second pay to contingent liability. But also here contingent liability is not given. Next third pay to whom? Outsider liability. Outsider liability, loan is given, but loan is already settled. See here, 5,000 rupees received after meeting the loan, means loan is already given, means what is remaining? Only creditors is remaining. So first liability, in liability, first pay to whom? First pay, so pay to, first pay to sundry creditor. First pay to whom? Sundry creditors. Next, second pay to whom? First is realization expense. Realization expense is not given in this question. Second is contingent liability is also not given in the question. Third is outsider loan. outsider liabilities. In outsider liabilities, loan is given, but loan is already settled, and sundry creditor is given, so sundry creditor pay first. Next, fourth, pay to partner's loan. See here, partner's loan is given. Yes, partner loan is given. So second, pay to partner loan. Second, pay to partners. Second, pay to partners loan. Second, pay to partners loan. Okay. Now next, third pay to whom? Fifth, pay to partners capital. Partners capital. But which partner should pay first? Partners capital. But which partner should pay first? First pay to whom? First pay to B. First pay to B of rupees. How much? Of rupees 15,000. See here. First pay to which partner? First pay to B of rupees 15,000. Next, second pay to whom? Second pay to A and B. Second pay to A of rupees, how much? Of rupees 4,000. And B of rupees how much? Of rupees 2,000. And third pay to all in their profit sharing ratio. In their profit sharing ratio. Clear? Order of payment. Understood? Order of payment. First pay to whom? First pay the liabilities. But in liability, first pay realization expense. But realization expense is not given in this question, so don't pay. Second, pay the contingent liability. Contingent liability is also not given in this question, so don't pay. Third is pay the outsider loan. Outsider loan. In outsider loan, loan is given, but loan is already settled. Next, remaining is sundry creditors. So first pay to sundry creditors, and next pay. Next, fourth pay the partner's loan. Partner's loan is also given, so second pay to partner's loan. And then fifth number, pay the partner's capital. But in partner's capital, whose capital pay first? First. So on the basis of this statement, on the basis of statement of excess capital, we can know whose capital should pay first. So first pay to B, rupees 15,000. Second pay to A and B. A pay 4,000 and B pay 2,000, and third pay to all in their profit sharing ratio. Clear? How to calculate? Now, statement of distribution we will see in our next lecture, because some new adjustments are there. So in next lecture we will see how to prepare the statement of distribution when stock is taken over by B or sundry creditors are settled in a less price. Clear? In this lecture we see the statement of excess capital, but only this part is new in this new in this statement. And next is order of payment. Order of payment I already given in a first lecture of this lesson. Okay, first pay to realization, second contingent liability, third outsider loan, fourth is partner's loan, next is partner's capital. But in partner's capital, first pay to B. We decided this on the basis of this statement. Second pay to A and B, and third pay to all in their profit sharing ratio. Clear? I hope all of you understood this lecture very well. Okay, thank you.